Mr. Shah, thank you so much for joining us on NDTV. I just wanted your first thoughts on this controversy that's erupted over the last few days. It's ironic that it took despotic Arab countries for the BJP to act and not the voices of its own citizens.
Yeah. What the Indian government did was too little, too late. It was a week before they even opened their mouths and said anything condemning these kind of statements. These kind of statements in a country like Pakistan or Bangladesh or Afghanistan, which we hope to include in Akhand Bharat someday, would result in a death sentence, quite simply, because it would be considered blasphemous. Here, there was not a sound from the top, and absolutely no acknowledgement of the hurt caused to millions of believers. I don't think that there has ever, and I hear this lady who was dismissed from the BJP, she's not a fringe element as they claim. She's the national spokesman. So it's not possible that what she said was not approved from the top. And she says, I've heard so many derogatory remarks about Hindu gods. I would challenge her to show me one video clipping or one recording of a Muslim derogating the Lord Ram or the Lord Krishna. Krishna, in fact, was a butt of jokes even among the Hindus until this whole thin-skinned thing took over. But I don't think there has ever been an incident where a Muslim made such an inflammatory statement about a Hindu deity. It's telling. And I wish that the hate mongers whom the PM seems to follow on Twitter, that he does something to silence them, because only his voice is going to do it.
Mohan Bhagwat Prime Minister's voice.
The Prime Minister's voice. I think that this is the time when he needs to step in if he really wants to stop this poison from spreading.
So do you see it as an insincere act or only prompted because of this diplomatic backlash and nothing more? And therefore, do you worry that this is sort of a temporary step that India will tide over it and then move on and go back to business?
Yes, I think it's an insincere apology. It's hardly meant to assuage hurt feelings, and I wouldn't be surprised if another such hate speech occurs. I mean, it's ironic that if you talk of peace and unity, you get locked up in jail for more than a year. You talk of genocide, and you get a slap on the wrist. There are double standards working here. It's like the double think of George Orwell's 1984, the double speak and the new speak, where why do you need so many words for the word good? Just have good and ungood, and that's what it really seems to be coming to over here. Either you're on my highway or you're on the highway, and it is worrisome.